RoidGearNet news for modern-day bodybuilding myths that are slowing down your gains. To look for ways to progress faster in life is human nature, so it only makes sense that people look for ways to progress faster when it comes to fitness. But the problem with trying to speed up things is that it more often than not leads people to start believing false claims propagated by self-proclaimed gurus. Some of these claims, or bro science, is cleared up with evidence, but some have plagued the fitness industry for decades. While most of these myths are old school, a lot of modern-day myths have started surfacing as well. Here are some of them. Number 1. Isolation exercises are useless. This myth has recently resurfaced with the increase in popularity of CrossFit that any exercise that is not a multi-joint or compound exercise is a waste of time. Yes, these compound exercises give you more bang for your buck, but it does not make isolation exercises useless. Isolation exercises are a great way to complement your training along with compound lifts. They're a great way to train smaller muscles like biceps, triceps, rear delts, and calves. Isolation exercises are also great for bringing lagging body parts which need some extra volume, which won't be possible through compound lifts only, which in turn helps with strength and muscle imbalances. So any way you look at it, isolation exercises are a must and have an important place in your training routine. Number 2. Lift heavy to get bigger. I am sure you must have come across the quote "go hard or go home" many times over internet and social media. This so-called motivational quote is one of the most stupid ones that I've ever come across, which is also responsible for numerous injuries suffered by countless people in the gym. The trend has returned partly due to the increase in popularity of powerlifting among the masses. For an average gym goer, though, the goal should be to lift optimum and not as heavy as he or she can. Training for muscle building is not the same as training for strength, and make no mistake, muscle building does make you stronger, but it's not your primary goal. Training for muscle building or hypertrophy has more to do with muscle contraction than just lifting weights from point A to B. Focus on progressive overload, that is, gradually increasing the load that you lift. Don't overdo it, or your form will suffer, making the whole exercise futile. Rep ranges from 8 to 12 are considered to be the best for hypertrophy, and although you can build muscle doing higher or lower numbers of reps, these ranges are the most efficient way to accumulate volume. Number 3. Going on a seafood diet. Although no food should be considered good or bad, and eating bland chicken breast and rice 6 times a day is the most stupid thing to do to gain muscle. But going on a rampage every time you come across anything edible is not wise. Even today in the bodybuilding circles, the common practice is to eat as much as you can without throwing up, get as much sleep as you can, and not do anything physical out of the gym. This only results in big bubble guts, the size of which can put a heavily pregnant woman to shame. These are the people who end up looking for shortcuts when it comes to getting in shape, trying anything from fat burners to under-the-counter pills, when in reality, unless you're sticking needles in your backside to grow faster, you only need a surplus of 300 to 500 calories, 90% of the time. You can only add so much muscle at a time, which means that you should only eat slightly over your maintenance calories. Keep your diet balanced, eat whole foods to complete your micronutrient needs, and you can have the food of your choice after. In short, keep things flexible. Number 4. Low carb or keto diets. This trend is relatively new than the others, and it doesn't seem to show any signs of slowing down or going away anytime soon. In fact, the trend has been so popular in recent times that some so-called fitness experts have made a career out of fooling people to eat this way. Now, the fact of the matter is that nutrition is science and not some internet guru's opinion. and scientific literature has time and again proved this no-carb keto nonsense to be just that, nonsense. Whether your goal is to lose fat or gain muscle, carbs are your best friend, as the overload caloric load defines whether you lose or gain weight, not a certain macronutrient. Even if you're trying to increase your performance in the gym or at any sport, carbs are paramount as they are your body's preferred and primary source of fuel, and will help you perform better than if you were skipping them. Nav Dillon is an online coach with Get Set Go Fitness, an online fitness company that helps people with fitness goals right from losing weight to competing in bodybuilding shows. Nav is an avid bodybuilding enthusiast and heads the NABBA as a general secretary. This innate passion and position has helped him work with a lot of bodybuilders to help them take their physique to the next level. He also has a lovely pet called Buster, whom he enjoys playing with in his free time. Brought to you by RoidGearNet. Build your body with RoidGearNet.